Students, so let us start studying linear relationship word problems. So on Saturday, Iman spent 8 hours watching TV. So she spent 8 hours watching TV and playing TV shows and playing video games. So plus video games. If she spent T hours watching TV and V hours watching video games, which of the following best models the relationship? Now, if we said TV, this 8 hours represents TV and video games. So if both of them, TV plus video games, are 8 hours, so what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to say T plus V, the amount of time she watched TV and the amount of time she played video games is going to be equals to 8. So T plus V is equals to 8. I can't say T minus V because if I say T minus V, it's going to be the amount of time she watched TV minus the amount of time she watched video games. So that's not the case. They're saying she spent 8 hours watching TV and there's an and over here. So and is a plus. And video games. So and is a plus, always a plus. Now, the next one. Let us look at this question. So 468 minus 6g. The volume of a rectangular birthday, so this is a rectangular birthday. This is a 3D rectangle. Cake is 468 cubic inches. So cubic inches, inch cube. The expression above models the amount of cake remaining. So if it's remaining, obviously, 468 minus 6g. So this represents something being negated. This is something I'm losing. What is the thing that I'm losing over here? After serving g guests, so G represents guests. So what does 6 what 6 represents? So if this is an inch cube, so maybe each guest, like one guest, got 6 cubic inches worth of cake. So this is the only interpretation that I would look at it. So let's say they had like 2 guests, so 12 cubic inches are being removed from the big cake. So after serving G guests, how much cake in cubic inches would remain after serving 50 guests? So what am I supposed to do? 6 times 50. 6 times 5, 35, 350. So 468 minus 350, 218. So what did I do? Why did I do the 6 times 50? I'm substituting G, the number of guests, which is 50. So this is inch cube. Now when you're plugging in the equation, don't write inch cube because you're not supposed to. So 218. I had a calculation mistake. 160. Sorry, this one. What was wrong? 468 minus 6. 468 minus, 300, not 350. Sorry, calculation mistake. So 300, 168. Okay, so Bethany sells roses and petunias. The expression 3r plus 2.5p gives the cost. So 3r, roses, p, petunias. Now, what do you think this 3 represents and this 2.5 represents? Now, they already told us that gives the cost in dollars. So this one, when I add them together, they're going to give me dollars. Now, R represents roses, P represents petunias. What is the cost in dollars of 7 roses and 8 petunias? So now I can say that maybe each rose is $3. and each petal is $2.5. I can think this way because what other number should I multiply with R? Like the number of roses. So let us use the units to explain something. Oops. So the number of units. Sorry, let's speak about units. So 3, I want to know the unit of 3. R is roses. So I'm getting dollars. So how should I get dollars? If I multiply roses or dollars per rose times rows, I'm removing this and this, I'm left with rows. I'm left with dollars. So over here, $3 per rose times rows times the number of roses, so the unit is roses, is equals to dollars. Now, this is regarding units, if I'm looking at units. But what is the question again? They're saying 3R plus 2.5P. Now, what is the cost in dollars of 7 roses? So the cost of each rose is 3. And 8 petunias, so 2.5 times 8. So what am I supposed to do now? Just simple calculation. 3 times 7 is 21, and 2.5 times 8 is 20. So this is going to be 41. Okay, next. It takes Zach approximately 5 minutes longer to arrive than he says. So if it takes Zach 5 minutes longer than he says. So is this going to be like multiplication or like addition and subtraction? Multiplication, division, or addition, subtraction? So let's say when Zach says he's going to arrive in 30 minutes, he's going to arrive in 30 minutes plus 5. So this is him being late. So 35 minutes. So if x is the amount of time that it takes him to arrive, this is what they said. Zach says he will arrive in x minutes, and he always says, and they say that it takes approximately 5 minutes longer than he says. So it's going to be x plus 5.